And if you are seeing your discipline as a burden, you are not feeling fulfilled inside of mastering all of these things. Hello, welcome to Authentically Aligned, a wellness podcast where we speak on all things wellness, from fitness and nutrition to meditation and mindfulness, healing, growth, self-help, and so much more. If you are a new listener, welcome to the podcast. And if you are a returning listener, thank you so much for your love and support. And I want you to know that I'm sending you that same love and support right back. On today's episode, we are talking about discipline, the challenges that come with discipline, and how living a life of fulfillment is actually the way that you show up. Being in fulfillment is a posture. It is not a destination. And today, I'm here to remind you that discipline is not a burden, but discipline is proof that you believe in the life that you want, in the life that you say that you want. I think that for many people, discipline is a negative word or a word that has a negative connotation. And this has been instilled in many people for a long time. And so anytime people hear the word discipline, they automatically have an aversion. There's a negative reaction that goes on inside of their body because maybe growing up or maybe in the past, they have associated discipline with a negative feeling. Many people see discipline as a demise, but I, however, see discipline as a pathway and a road to fulfillment. I had a really positive conversation the other day. And in this, I was talking about how so many people see discipline as something that they do for a short period of time, or, okay, this is what I'm going to do, and I have to lock in. But when you put so much pressure around the word discipline, it doesn't allow for you to create discipline as a lifestyle. And this is what I was explaining, is that I live a lifestyle of discipline, and I don't see that as a negative thing. Many people will come to me and they will ask me how I achieve the things that I want, how I got the body that I did, how I take care of myself in a nutritional way. And the answer is discipline. But I never once have been miserable or struggled inside of that discipline because I see it as a blessing. I am so fortunate to be able to take care of my body in the way that I do, to show up with strength and empowerment and courage every single day in everything that I do. And all of these little tiny choices of discipline have created exactly who I am today and have placed me exactly where I am today. I think that now I see discipline as an exciting part of the process. I get to live this life where I'm consistently disciplined and focused in taking care of myself. And in that, I have placed myself on a trajectory of growth because I am consistently and constantly wanting better for myself, which means I'm constantly gaining and receiving better for myself. So today's intention is to talk about discipline. It's to talk about fulfillment and how fulfillment is not an outcome. It is not an end result. However, fulfillment is a posture. Fulfillment is a way that you show up every single day towards your discipline. And if you are seeing your discipline as a burden, you are not feeling fulfilled inside of mastering all of these things. When you show up as a fulfilled person, regardless of what the results are, you are living a purposeful life. You are living a life of fulfillment every single day. This allows you to show up for everything that requires discipline with a sense of joy, with a sense of gratitude, with a lighthearted spirit, providing consistent and constant fulfillment in your life. So if there's one thing that I want you to take away from today's episode, it is that fulfillment is a posture. And discipline is a choice, but discipline is a positive choice for yourself, for your growth, for your evolvement. Now, I mentioned earlier, commonly discipline has been used as a form of punishment. It can be seen as a sacrifice. And when we recognize that discipline is actually a reward, and when we are rewarding ourselves with the hard work, with the grit, with the dedication, with the devotion that it takes to accomplish something, we receive so much in return. We have to reframe the idea that we have of discipline and understand that discipline is the highest form of self-love. This is something that I have shared before. It's nothing new. But when you are truly disciplined, you are showing yourself the utmost love. You are taking care of yourself to the fullest capacity. You are showing up as your absolute best self. And as much as we like to believe that discipline is a punishment, the truth is that discipline is a structure for freedom and fulfillment. And when we consistently can show up, we create a life of freedom. We create a life of fulfillment, and we're fulfilled in every moment, knowing that our choices are freeing. When your discipline is aligned with the things that you want and the things that you believe in, discipline becomes a devotion. And in that, we allow ourselves to reframe or eliminate the deprivation that we may feel when it comes to the word or the term discipline. Again, this is something that I have absolutely said before, but reframing every thought and reframing from I have to do this to I get to do this. Just the other day, I had a moment where I felt so blessed. I felt so fulfilled and so proud because I had created a life so disciplined that I had choices inside of my discipline. It can be frowned upon when you are taking care of yourself. People don't understand. People can't comprehend why you take such good care of yourself because they have never taken care of themselves in that way. And when you start to take care of yourself to your highest ability, to your highest capacity, you recognize that there is no turning back. There is no way you could ever not take care of yourself, because what kind of a life are you living if you're not taking care of yourself? You absolutely are not living a life of fulfillment. But when you wake up every single day grateful and gracious for the body that you were given, for the health that you were given, for the legs that you have to be able to walk down the stairs, for the resources to be able to fuel your body properly or fuel your mind properly or surround yourself with positive people, you recognize that every single day you are living a life of fulfillment. And you recognize that every morning you get to decide how you view these things. And that is where the posture comes from. You can absolutely view getting up early and going to the gym and studying and reading and fueling your mind, your body, your spirit. You can see that as a burden. You can see that as a hassle, or you can see it as I get to. I am so blessed to wake up another day and be provided the tools, the resources, to be able to do this and to be able to live a life of fulfillment. I said this earlier on in the episode, but discipline is proof that you believe in the life that you want. If you have a vision for your life, but you are unable to act upon these things, do you really believe that these things are going to come true? The power of your word is very, very powerful. But you cannot speak things into existence without taking aligned action. Can you show up to be the person that you envision yourself to be? Do you trust yourself enough? Do you have enough confidence to find discipline in the areas that are required of you to be the best version of yourself? Every act of discipline that you take is a vote of confidence for your future self. It's telling yourself, I believe in you. It's telling your past self, you can do this, you've done this, look where you are today. And it's telling your future self that I know you are going to get exactly where you desire to be. Showing up as disciplined is evidence of belief in the vision that you hold. When you believe something to be true, you are going to show up for that thing every single day. You are going to actively pour into that thing every single day. You are going to do whatever it takes. You're going to pour the blood, the sweat, the tears into this because you know this vision to be true, whether you've seen it or not. And that is where faith comes in to your discipline. You have to have faith. You have to have faith in God. You have to have faith in yourself. And you have to have faith knowing that everything that is meant for you is going to work out, but not without action, not without aligned action. How are you showing up? What is your posture? Without discipline, your dreams remain ideas. And the second that you start to implement discipline, your dreams become realities. They become truths. They become the present moment that you're living in because every single day you are making a choice to show up. Choosing nourishing foods. Deciding to wake up early. Deciding to fuel your mind, deciding to get active, deciding to work on your business. These are all things that are not only showing yourself, but they're showing God, they're showing the universe that you believe in the things that you say that you want. You have to be able to show up as proof for the things that you want. Take a minute to think about this. What is your current level of discipline saying about the belief of the life that you want? Can you confidently say that every single day you are taking disciplinary action toward the life that you want? Can you say that every single hour you are taking disciplinary action toward the life that you want? Can you say that every minute you are taking disciplinary action toward the life that you want? And really be honest with yourself. Ask yourself the hard questions. Tell yourself the hard truths so that you can better step into the life that you say that you want. As you're doing this, reframing everything that you do from I have to I get to. Any obligation that you have, shift it into an opportunity. How can you show up? I get to do this. I am blessed. I have been given this opportunity to show up disciplined, to show up as myself. I take this on as a challenge to be my best self in this situation. Every moment is an opportunity for growth. But you have to see it as that, and you have to allow the growth into your life. Growth is a mindset. And when you are constantly seeking what you get to do versus what you have to do, you are consistently experiencing growth. I have to work out today. Or I get to celebrate my body. I get to take care of my body. I get to energize my body. I have to eat this meal prep. I get to fuel my body, nourish my body, take care of my body. I have to read. I have to study. I get to pour into my mind. I get to expand my knowledge. I get to expand my wisdom and use that moving forward. All of these things are such exciting things. And when you are able to reframe and change your mindset, you begin living a complete life of gratitude. Gratitude is the mindset shift that transforms discipline into empowerment. What are the things that you are grateful for? And not the things like your friends and your family and having a job. I get to move my body every single day. I get to connect with my community every single day. I get to shine light on people every single day. What a blessing it is to be able to place yourself in environments, in situations that allows yourself to be seen, to be heard, to be valued every single day. And that's just a minor example. Gratitude will change your life. And when you are consistently living in the mindset of gratitude, you are consistently living from a posture of fulfillment. Fulfillment is not an outcome. Fulfillment is a posture. I think that so often people see fulfillment as a finish line. If I do this, then I will be fulfilled. If I receive this, then I will be fulfilled. When I do this, I will be fulfilled. But why can't you be fulfilled every single day as you are working toward those things? The process is so much greater than the reward. When you find happiness, peace, fulfillment, excitement, joy, thrill in the process, your life is postured for fulfillment forever. You're not destination seeking because every single day is a blessing. Every single day is a fulfillment. When you enjoy every step that you take, the destination doesn't matter. And this allows you to move forward in a faith, knowing that exactly what is meant for you is going to be for you. Exactly what is meant for you is exactly what is going to transpire and come to life. But that doesn't even matter because every single day you find purpose in your life. Fulfillment is grounded in gratitude, not in reaching a milestone. So how do you find fulfillment when you're being challenged? In a hard time, in a difficult time? The answer is easy, because fulfillment isn't a finish line. Fulfillment is a way of showing up every single day. True fulfillment means that you are showing up to the best of your ability every single day. You are being challenged. You are being pushed. You are being guided. You are being led to this better version of yourself every single day. And your resistance shapes your resilience. So anytime you experience an aversion or resistance to something, that is a test of your resilience. That is a test of how you desire to show up. How are you going to persevere? How are you going to push through and show yourself Teach yourself the confidence that you are disciplined enough to receive everything that you desire. So when you are experiencing a challenge in your fulfillment, how do you re-anchor or anchor yourself to your fulfillment? In a moment of challenge, reconnect to your why, celebrate small wins, and trust that the process is shaping you to be exactly who you are meant to be. What are tools that you can use to embody fulfillment? Number one, easiest tool is a daily journal. Not just a daily journal, but a gratitude journal. What are the things that you get to do today? What are the things that you are blessed to do today? Where do you see the light in everything that you seek to accomplish each and every day? And see discipline as devotion. What are you devoted to pouring into? What are you devoting yourself to in order to see growth, in order to see change, in order to receive the blessings that are meant to come into your life? And in moments of heightened challenge, in moments where your body is feeling anxious, is feeling out of control, practicing nervous system regulation, breath work, cold plunging, meditation, connecting to your body, re-regulating your nervous system in a time of challenge is going to teach yourself that it is okay to feel uncomfortable. When you start to find comfortability in feeling uncomfortable, you become limitless because you know that in any time of discomfort, you know how to self-regulate, you know how to persevere, you know how to keep going. And the more and more that you practice this, the easier that each challenge you face is going to become. Continuously practicing grounding rituals. How do you ground yourself? How do you bring yourself back down? Meditation, breath work, journaling, mindful breathing, mindful connection to your body. Turning inward, recognizing that everything that is going on outside of you has absolutely nothing to do with your fulfillment and with your presence. So as we close out this episode, I want you to remember, discipline is your devotion. It's proof that you believe in the life that you want. And as always, I am going to leave you with a journal prompt. Where in my life am I treating discipline as a form of punishment rather than a sign that I believe in myself? And as you move through the week this week, I challenge you to take one discipline and reframe it as faith in your future self. Show yourself this week that you believe in yourself. Show yourself this week that you are worthy of being disciplined. And show yourself this week that as you consistently find discipline, you are living a life of fulfillment regardless. I'm sending you so much love and light this week. Have a beautiful week.